Welcome to my first model showcase video. I've been making model trains for a long time, 7 years now, and over that time period I have made several models of, well, a lot of different Thomas characters. I actually have a whole shelf dedicated just to Thomas Friends characters. Now, these videos won't be too common, I don't think. These models are kind of hard to make, and well, I don't even think they're really that good. So we're gonna start off with 4 models today: Thomas, James, Gordon, and Duck the Great Western Engine. Alright, let's get started. My model of Thomas was made using just a stock standard Hornby Thomas the Tank Engine, but dang, that didn't stop it from being simple. The motor in this thing sucks so bad. It's really cheap quality, and this one kicked out, so I had to get another E2 motor to put in it. The problem with that was that the wheels on that E2 were broken, so I had to take off the wheels, put in the wheels of the original motor, and the thing didn't fit in right. So now the engine doesn't like to work that well in forward, but you know, it's okay in back, I guess. But yeah, besides that, the color was, I liked this darker color for all my blue characters, as I don't like the lighter color as much. I think the darker blue looks more realistic. And the details are absolute crap because I still haven't worked out how to do them properly. But yeah, besides the decals, I'm actually really proud of how this Thomas came out. I will do them again someday, and I intend to use a J50 as Wilbur Audrey intended for him to be. But yeah, until that day comes, this is my Thomas the Tank Engine. The next model I have to talk about is James the Red Engine. James was a lot harder to make, but I am much prouder of it than any of the other ones. See, for James, I bought a Dealey 3F from Hornby, an old model made in the 1980s, and as such it has a crappy motor. But I'm working on fixing it. I was able to clear it up a lot from when I originally got it. The real hard part was that this engine is an 060 and James is a 260, which meant I had to cut the front off and then put plastic in and then put the front back on to create a large front so I could fit a front wheel underneath it. The front wheel came from a old 9F kit from Dapple, while the plastic just came from a old station kit that I didn't have the directions for. But yeah, James is pretty good. I like him much more than I like a lot of the other ones in my collection, and that's probably because I just redid him about a week ago. The only thing I don't quite like is his face. He looks a bit cracked out with it, but you know what? That's fine. I will eventually get James, Gordon, and Duck all new faces, and hopefully get James his own decal for his number. But yeah, besides that, those little things, yeah, I'm pretty proud about James. Moving on. The next engine I'm going to look at is Duck. Duck was probably the easiest to make. I simply just took a painted tank engine that I already had, a 57XX, and just painted it a darker green. Like, some parts aren't even painted green properly. And the face paper, as could tell, and the details were literally just Sharpied on. But this Duck is on the top of the list to be repainted and redone. And next to this Duck, I also have like the regular Brockman Duck without a funnel. So he'll be getting a new funnel soon, because I'm going to design him a whole new one. And yeah, that's Duck. Duck is also going to get a new face just like James. Moving on. The last engine I have to review is Gordon. For Gordon, I just used a stock standard Flying Scotsman from Hornby, and I took off the tender, which is the power source. So Gordon actually doesn't have a motor in it at all. That's right, almost none of my engines work. So the tender I actually kept and have it on the shelf, while Gordon doesn't have a motor, and the tender was taken from a spare manor I had laying around. And yeah, that was Gordon. He was a really simple one, and he's also on the top of my list to redo. So yeah, that was all for the engines I have to review. Definitely not the proudest of how some of them have turned out, and definitely they all have to be redone eventually. But for now, I'm pretty proud of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and have a good day.